thing.
Hello, and welcome to the Sci-Fi Collective. My name's Jude.
And I'm Wayne, and I've been wondering, why is Biff so welcomed, if that's the correct word, by the McFly family, considering he still works for George McFly and is obviously on some form of friendly terms with them, considering how excited he is at the release of George's new book, considering Biff made George's high school life an absolute living hell, and he attempted to rape Lorraine.
And he's presumably working for them for a wage as well.
Yeah. Why would you want to give any of your money to that kind of human being?
I know what you're saying, and I'll get it out of the way first.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, like, the real answer is because the writers needed to have Biff still there, but an alternative version.
Yes.
And I guess it's sort of like, that's almost like it's his comeuppance, but now he's got to work for George. But I mean, your question is a good one. Like, in the real world, like, come on, like, yeah, what you just said, that's pretty extreme.
Yeah.
Like, you just wouldn't. You wouldn't want to see that guy.
No. No, even if he absolutely regretted all of his actions and repented till the sun, until the cows came home, you would not want him in your life.
No, definitely not. Not near your kids and. No.
That's the thing, because obviously, with how Biff interacts with Marty in that sort of almost like excited, like I'm here to please you, sir, kind of way.
It's like a little dog or something.
Yeah, would you really want him to still be? Because the thing is, as well, you get a glimpse of it at the beginning of Back to the Future 2, when Biff comes out of the Marty house and sees the flying DeLorean. Just that glimpse of the old Biff still being there behind the facade of the nice guy who can't do enough for the person who pays his wage, but to like a flying DeLorean. What the hell's going on? Just that look in his eye of...
He's always going to be there, isn't he? The real Biff. We all know who he is deep down inside. In fact, there's some I was talking to you before we were recording tonight. There's some good stuff to do with that in the Back to the Future game, the Telltale series game, which I won't spoil for you here, but we'll talk about that another time. Where that is always who Biff is going to be. He's always an arsehole. Yeah. Even if he's kissing someone else's butt like that.
Exactly. He's only doing that because he feels that that's the way to best get forward in life. And you see that with old Biff, because at that point old Biff doesn't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah.
So he still tries to keep people happy to get his money, but he still tries to fuck everyone over.
Yeah.
So
maybe like George and Lorraine have just like have this lifelong threat over him, like to say now Biff, we haven't gone to the police, but we could still do it at any time.
Yeah, but George's reaction isn't George's line of, "Oh, if it wasn't for Biff." I'm sure, is there not a line at the end of Back to the Future 1?
You'd think we'd know, wouldn't you? With both of us probably seen it 100 times each or something.
Yeah, I've watched Back to the Future hundreds and hundreds of times, and I'm positive that there is a line from George about that. If it wasn't for Biff.
I honestly can't remember, but I can imagine it. Well, maybe that's your answer. Maybe he's sort of grateful to Biff. George is grateful to Biff in a weird kind of way, but he just now has this invisible power over Biff by being his employer, where he just knows or thinks that Biff's will never step out of line again.
But then what does that say about George?
Yeah, I know. It's like there's an even creepier person inside George. But then,
Yeah.
George is a bit of a creep in his own way. Like he's sort of,
He was always that peeping Tom.
yeah, he was the peeping Tom. And who knows? You never know what he's writing in his notebook. I know it's supposed to be that he's a sci-fi writer
Mhm.
later on, but you don't know what those stories are
Because
like.
the thing is, yeah, as a husband, regardless of what you think about that person, surely you should take your wife's feelings into consideration of thinking this guy was always sexually harassing her
Yeah,
and attempted to rape her. So for her benefit, I won't hire Biff to wash my car.
yeah. Well, unless Lorraine's a weirdo too, and he just goes, do you want me to hit him again, Lorraine? I could do it any time.
Oh, they've got weird, sick a fetish about beating Biff up.
Yeah, that's why they pay him to stick around.
They get Biff to come in and wear a gimp outfit and kick the shit out of him every so often. Oh dear. So
I was thinking more like, they could just keep role playing that night over and over again. Like, just sit in the car and, like, come on, Biff, remember your line. But, yeah. Maybe the GIMP thing.
Oh dear. So let us know in the comments section below if you've got an answer as to why this would ever happen. And
I was thinking, like, the thumbnail for this video is just going to be a picture of, like, Biff in his green tracksuit. And now it's going to have to be, like, Biff's head, like, superimposed on a guy in a GIMP outfit.
okay, that's the thing. This. I wish I was a bit more clever with Photoshop.
You don't have to be good at that stuff.
maybe I can find a picture of Biff shouting and chuck a ball gag in there.
That'd be good.
Oh, I'll do my best. So, if you'd be so kind, remember to give this video a like and subscribe. And until next time, we'll see you in the future.